Hey everybody, this is D Hunter, bringing another action figure review. Today, we're going to be looking at the McFarlane, The New Adventures of Batman, Batgirl. But not only that, this is the Platinum Chase version of Batgirl. This is sort of her first appearance look from the comics, but it's the animated figure repainted in that design. Now this is based off The New Adventures of Batman, which is an animated show from the 70s, and it's kind of in the 1966 universe. At least Batman and Robin are voiced by Adam West and Burt Ward. They made a whole wave of figures from the show, which is a really cool concept, and I finally tracked down the Platinum Chase variant. So let's take a look at the packaging. As you can see at the top, DC, McFarlane Toys, ages 12+. The New Adventures of Batman, Batgirl, McFarlane Platinum Edition. She comes with a Batarang and some bat cuffs. On the back side, you can see Batgirl, Batman and Robin in the Batcave, and here's her barcode if that helps anybody. But it's going to be the same barcode as the regular version. So with no further ado, let's open her up. And I did end up getting two of these figures, one of which to open and enjoy, the other one to keep unopened in my complete Batman-related unopened action figure collection. I've been looking for this figure for a long time, and the price finally got low enough where I was willing to bite online. And here's the Platinum Chase variant of this Batgirl, next to the original version based off the cartoon. Alright. Now that this figure out of the package, here she is with all of her accessories laid out. She comes with a Batarang and some bat cuffs. Before we take a look at that, let's talk about and check out the figure. So this is Batgirl, based off the animated show, The New Adventures of Batman. It's sort of in the same universe as the 1966 show. At least Batman and Robin are voiced by Adam West and Burt Ward. Batgirl is not voiced by Yvonne Craig, and the figure does not use Yvonne Craig's likeness. It's based off the cartoon. The previous figure they made is based off the comics because they just could not come to an agreement with whoever owns Yvonne Craig's likeness rights. But not only that, this is the Platinum Chase version. In this, her outfit is based off the first appearance in the comics. Black outfit, yellow gloves, boots, belt, and symbol, and sort of a blue cowl. Red hair coming out the back, traditional Batgirl look. So let's take a look. Start with her face here. It looks pretty good. It screams Batgirl. We have that first appearance with the blue cowl and the black on the face, red hair sticking out, cloth soft goods blue cape, yellow gloves, boots, belt, and bat symbol on the chest. Single jointed elbow, single jointed knee. It's mostly the same sculpt as the comic version of Batgirl, but I appreciate getting the anime version and finally getting the Platinum Chase as well. And a closer look at her face and head sculpt. It looks pretty good. Red lips, red hair, got the eyes behind the cowl. Pretty nice detail, especially for a retro basic type figure. A lot of reuse, but it came out very nice. Now for her accessories. She comes with a Batarang and some bat cuffs. Here's a look at the Batarang. It's pretty small. Then we have the bat cuffs. Look pretty good. Plastic handcuffs with sort of bat fins on the sides. Now, the chain in the middle is made of plastic, so you can't really move it, and it's painted black, so pretty bad paint job on these accessories, but cool to add them to the Bat Armory nonetheless. Here's Batgirl holding and getting ready to throw her Batarang, and here she is holding the bat cuffs, which are kind of hard to see, the black bat cuffs against her black outfit. And you can't even really use these bat cuffs around another 66 figure's hands. Now, if you wanted to heat them up, soften the plastic, pull the hands off, put the bat cuffs on, put the hands back on, it probably would work. But you can't just slide them over the hands. You can't pop their hands off because none of the 66 figures have removable, swappable hands. And even if you did all that, there's a chance they may not still fit. Pretty confident they would, but it's a lot of work just to utilize this one lame accessory. Now I wanted to check out the differences between this Platinum Chase first appearance Batgirl and the New Adventures of Batman animated version. Beyond the obvious paint differences, it's 100% the same figure, same sculpt, same articulation, so let's take a look. Start with their heads. The sculpt's exactly the same on everything, but the cowl has a dark blue in her, light blue in her. They both have black in the front, same hair, although I feel like hers is maybe a little bit redder, hers is a little bit browner. They both have the cloth soft goods cape, dark blue, light blue. And then, of course, the outfit is black, where this one is gray, and the yellow boots, gloves, belt, and bat symbol are the same. In addition to that, it's pretty much 100% the same as the one based off the 66 comic. As you can see, the head is a little bit different. This one has the mouth open, this one does not. But going further down, the only other difference is going to be the belt. The gloves, the boots, the cape, it's all the same. So, a lot of reuse here, but it works. We have 3 different distinct versions of the 66 Batgirl. Now that we've taken a pretty good look at the figure and her accessories, let's check out her height. From bottom to the top of her head, standing at about 5.8 inches tall, which is going to translate to just under 15 centimeters. And if you go to the top of the ears, about 5.9 inches tall. And for articulation, remember, this is a basic retro figure. Starting with her head, of course you can rotate from side to side. If you want to, you can get the hair all the way over the shoulder. Head goes up and down, barely at all. Shoulders on a ball joint goes up about 90 degrees. Up, down, around, all that good stuff. She has single jointed elbow, 90-degree bend with rotation. Her wrists can simply rotate. Her waist, traditional swivel. And then her legs, old school style hips. They go forward that much, back that much. Single jointed knee, goes back more than 90 degrees with rotation. And that's all the articulation you get. Here's a look at all 3 of these Batgirl figures. We have the version from the animated show, The New Adventures of Batman. Then we have the Platinum Chase version from The New Adventures of Batman, but this is with her comic first appearance outfit. And then we have the purple one from the Batman 66 comic series. None of them are from the actual show, although the comic series one is the closest thing we're going to get. Now let's check her out. Next to some other action figures, starting off with some other 1966 figures. Here's the Platinum Chase version of Batgirl, next to the animated version from The New Adventures of Batman, and here she is, next to the Batgirl from the Batman 1966 comic. This is done in the show-accurate colors. Then, next to the Mattel version, this one is actually based off the 66 TV show and utilizes the likeness of Yvonne Craig. And here are all the different 66 versions of Batgirl that I have. We have the one from The New Adventures of Batman, and the Platinum Chase version of her in the first appearance outfit, then the Mattel one from the actual show, and then McFarlane's version from the 66 comic. Nice assortment at this point. Here she is, next to the Mattel Batman Unlimited version. This is based off the first appearance Batgirl from the comics. You can see the similarities in the paint scheme. This one is a slightly taller scale, both 6-inch. The one on the right is the DC Universe Classics style and scale. Here are all of the different Platinum Chase variants in McFarlane's Retro 66 line. We have the Unmasked Robin, the Masked Joker, first appearance Batgirl, glow-in-the-dark Lord Deathman, and Unmasked Riddler Edward Nygma. Now you may wonder, where's the Unmasked Batman? Well, he wasn't a Platinum Chase variant. He was some sort of New York Comic Con exclusive, easy to find at Target, and easy to order online. Now let's check her out, next to some other McFarlane 66 figures. Here she is with the rest of her wave. This is based off the cartoon, The New Adventures of Batman. We have Batman, Robin, both versions of Batgirl, Batmite, Commissioner Gordon, Joker, and the Riddler. Now the next wave of McFarlane 66 figures I'm really excited for. We have Batman with sort of a rocket pack glider. Then we have sort of a 60s or 70s disco version of Nightwing. And then we have Bookworm, the one I'm most excited for. And a traditional version of Alfred. Looks like a stellar wave. And here she is next to the previous wave. We have Robot Batman, Superman, both versions of Lord Deathman, and Joker as the Batman. Then, with the previous wave before that, we have Batgirl from the 66 comic, and then Batman and Robin in oxygen masks or rebreathers from the TV show. And now, the wave before that, we have Two-Face from the comics, Batman with his radioactive cowl, and King Tut from the TV show. And finally, with the wave before that, this wave consists of Egghead and a black and white Riddler and Robin, and there have been 4 different people as Batgirl from the comics. The first one is Betty Kane from the old Silver Age comics, and then we had Barbara Gordon as Batgirl, and then Cassandra Cain as Batgirl, and most recently, Stephanie Brown as Batgirl. Now I believe Barbara Gordon, Cassandra Cain, and Stephanie Brown are all Batgirl together in the comic series Batgirls. Now let's check her out next to some action figures from different various companies, so we can see how she fits in both scale and style-wise, in case you don't know which ones you can mix her with. Since she's a McFarlane retro figure, they're typically the 6-inch scale. I'm going to start off my comparisons with some of the smaller action figure lines I collect, and work my way larger, and I'm going to include as many Batgirls as I can during these comparisons. Here she is, next to some Jazzwares Fortnite figures, and some SH Figure Arts action figures. And now, with some Hasbro Marvel Legends, and some Mafex figures. Here's Batgirl, next to a container of disinfecting wipes. And here she is, next to some Mattel and Mezco DC figures. Then, with both some Jazzwares and Mattel wrestling figures. And now, with some NECA and DC Direct figures. Next, with some DST, Diamond Select toys, and some Jack-specific wrestling figures. And finally, next to some McFarlane DC Multiverse Barbara Gordon Batgirl figures. So overall, this is a nice Batgirl figure, but I really wish they were 7-inch scale like the rest of McFarlane DC Multiverse stuff. I would love the 6-inch line so much more if that was the case. That being said, it is what it is. It's a pretty cool idea for a Platinum Chase variant, making the first appearance comic colors. Her accessories are okay, the Batarang and the fairly useless back cuffs. Her articulation, pretty limited. Sculpt and paint job are excellent, no issues there. If I were to rate this figure, probably going to give her 6.5 out of 10. Just smaller and crappier than I like my action figures, but I still have much love for this line. It's given us some really cool releases. So this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked the video, press like below. If you have anything you want to say about the video, add to the comment section. If you want to see additional action figure reviews from me, press subscribe. I do appreciate when you do that. Once again, this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I will talk to you guys real soon.